pretty good. Well, that's all my cladding done. It's probably a full day's work. I mean, there's really no trick to it. You just got to get it level, nail it on. It's pretty simple. I've just got to do the top there underneath the gables. I haven't decided yet whether I carry on with a shadow clad up under the gables or I use corrugated iron like the first cabin. It's amazing how rigid that shadow clad makes everything. It just really pulls it together so well. Just while everything's open and exposed so we can see what's going on. So my roof rafters come down on top of a stud, center rafter on top of a stud, and that stud comes down on top of a pile. It's just little things you can try to do or remember that add structural strength, integrity, weight dispersion from the wind. All those fancy words that I'm just making up, I'm sure they mean something somewhere. Just closing in the eaves now, which is pretty basic. Just the board on the bottom, and then the vertical one will come down and just overlap this. Not by much, maybe 10 mil. With the first cabin I put the roof on first and then I closed in the eaves, which was not difficult, it just sort of made it a bit more awkward because I had that iron sticking over the edge. I've learnt from that and I'll do the eaves first, box them in, then attach the iron. Gives a nice overhang, so moisture is going to drip off here. Corrugated iron will come out probably 50 millimeters and I can attach guttering to this. And that's what it looks like from the inside. I'll use roofing underlay, which you'll come across here. So obviously here's my inside wall on this face here, and I'll insulate all of this. That's so close. I've boxed in that end, the bush side, boxed in the front. Just got this last side eave to box in, and that is finished. Just putting on a length of Z-flashing now to waterproof the edges between the two sheets. The 3 metre length of Z-flashing is only $40. I had enough shadow clay left over, so I thought, yeah, might as well do that. Now this took a lot of concentration and precise measurement. I had to line up the grooves between the two sheets so it looks normal. I couldn't afford to stuff it up because I didn't have much shadow clad left over. So I measured, re-measured, and measured again. It was a bit more thinking and using my brain than what I would like. It took quite a while, but it paid off in the end because it looks really good. That looks good. All of the walls are closed in now. I think next I'll do the roofing iron and do the covered porch by the door at the same time. I'll probably just have it 1 metre wide from the edge, the width of the end here, I'll have to make a sort of a pathway coming up there. I think I'll just have one step here because it's quite low to the ground. Putting on the iron will be pretty quick. There'll be a little bit of work involved with doing a covered porch out here. So I'll be back and I'll crack into the roof and the covered porch.